The WWE has a mega star brewing, and it's not Tommaso Ciampa. It is the one and only Austin Theory, and he is for sure leading the way, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. Austin Theory has been putting together to what I believe is probably gonna be a surprise title change with the Universal title. He's had a bunch of near misses, so I'm like, it just gives me the sense that after all these failed cash-in attempts, I feel like it's either gonna go two ways. He's gonna cash in and actually shock the world by winning the Universal title in the most opportune way, like opportunistic way that you can win it on some Edge shit. Or he's gonna cash in to either get fucked over by somebody else, fucking up his whole cash in, erasing any opportunity he would have for winning the Universal title and knocking him way back down the food chain. Or he just ends up losing, making all his attempts to cash in very invalid. And I'm not even gonna lie, it's been funny as hell to watch this man struggle just to get a cash in when he was gonna do it at the pay-per-view that involved Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar basically going toe-to-toe in what appeared to be an all-out war. Theory literally got his bell rung. So it's just like, I honestly, I don't know what spot you would really give him to cash in, but it's almost like every time it appears that this would be his moment to capitalize, something happens that just stifles it. And honestly, I've never seen a nigga hold the Money in the Bank briefcase for this long. At least that's what it feels like. Shit, he may take this hoe into the Royal Rumble at this rate. So I feel like it's just something to definitely keep watch over. With Theory's character development, I feel like it's coming along very nicely. He's embracing the heel role, and I feel like the main things he needs to work on is his promo skills. Like, I don't think Theory commands a crowd like most superstars would, or good superstars would. Like, even with, if you look at the return of LA Knight, his promo skills is definitely up there. Like, he's a solid wrestler. You know, I remember him from Impact, TNA, whichever one y'all want to call it. I'm gonna call it TNA because only OG wrestling fans know. But yeah, LA Knight's promo skills they're tough. I could almost put them in a top tier type of category. I feel like Theory has the wrestling ability, especially after watching his match with Kevin Owens on Raw. You know, I feel like Kevin Owens has been cooking when it comes to promos. Like, he's been cooking promos and storylines. Kevin Owens has definitely had me hooked. And he took the approach of basically telling Theory to put, words to action, because that's kind of what his character gives off. All bark but not enough bite. And I think for Theory, this loss to Kevin Owens is gonna add to his character development, and I think it'll be an ongoing feud with Gargano going forward due to his interference in Theory's match when he was basically gonna try to use his briefcase to cheat and win. And then we possibly could see more Theory and Kevin Owens, because Kevin basically wanted to shut Theory up and teach him some respect. And I think the approach they're going with Theory is this persona of, he's a young kid coming up in the WWE, trying to establish himself as a superstar, trying to prove himself as a superstar, but going about it the wrong way. You know, he's trying to do it through arrogance and cockiness, and honestly, he just doesn't have the credentials to do that just yet. I feel like until he walks away with the Universal title is when he'll officially have himself established. But I feel like he just has to create this sort of edge and an aura that puts him on the level of a superstar, especially as a heel. If you're gonna be a heel, you gotta be so vile and so bad that the WWE fans have no choice but to pay attention to you. Like, if you take a look at Randy Orton and his development, yeah, babyface Orton was definitely solid, you know, very likable guy. But heel Orton was something different. Even with Edge is a heel. You had no choice but to you had no choice but to fuck with his character no matter how much you hated him. And for Theory, I don't know what it's gonna take to really unlock that, but I'm curious to see how it goes moving forward. I'm rooting for Theory, and I wouldn't mind him as a Universal Champion.